Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. We're starting out in Meadow Creek, which is in the Kootenays, British Columbia, in the Selkirk Mountains, and this is Highway 31. And we're going to be heading south from Meadow Creek down to Kootenay Lake Provincial Park. We're going to follow along Kootenay Lake, part of it here. Over to our left would be the Duncan River. Behind us, Duncan Lake and the Duncan Dam. It's towards the end of September right now. Not a lot of traffic. Really nice drive. You can see we're in the shadows here of the mountains for quite a bit. The mountains are so steep here that it casts quite a shadow when you're up close to them. So Kootenay Lake Provincial Park, where we're going, there's actually two different campsites that are associated with it. One of them is the Davis Creek site, and we're going to go to the Lost Ledge site, which is just a little further down the road. I'll slow down when we go past the Davis Creek turnoff. But I wanted to see the Lost Ledge site before it got too dark. I just want to make note here too that my camera hangs off the side of my truck, so it gives it the impression that I'm driving over the line, a lot of it, but I'm actually not. I know somebody will say something because it looks pretty bad, but it's actually because it hangs off my truck. Little communities like this that just kind of dot along the side of the lake here. Lots of places. Not very big. There's a few of them though. Plan on maybe making another trip here in maybe in the spring. May, June, that sort of time. Once the snow's all gone and before you get a lot of the tourist traffic in the summer. Maybe I'll drive up from the other direction. So if you were to continue on past where we're going to stop today, Kootenay Lake Provincial Park, if you kept going, you're going to come to Caslow, and then eventually you keep following it down around, and it's going to go to Nelson. There's places along this road where the rocks like kind of encroach right onto the road and go around some of the corners, and there's really no shoulder. It's just rock cliff, and I think more of it is past the campground. We'll carry on down there in the next video, but it gets pretty close to the road. just catch glimpses of the river there. We haven't got to the lake yet. It's the Duncan River, like I mentioned. I think you're getting pretty close to the lake. Hey, you can just see it there. Kind of pull over here so you can kind of see a little bit what I'm looking at. I like to have a camera that points out to the side too, because I feel you miss a lot of it just pointing it straight ahead, but sometimes it's on the left, sometimes it's on the right, so I don't have cameras all over the truck, but pretty sure I've driven this road before, but it's so long ago. I can't remember. It would have been the 90s, probably. Mid-90s if I had, but I would have probably been coming the other direction. Close, I think, to that turnoff for the Davis Creek site. I think it's going up here. Yeah, right there. I think that's the turnoff there, and the little bridge here. I think this is actually Davis Creek. Oh, there's the turnoff there. So yeah. Anyway, right, kind of when that does a little bit of a bend in the road, that's you're getting pretty close to the turnoff, but we're gonna carry on down here just a little bit further. This road is just clinging to this mountainside here. It's pretty cool. If you look to the right, it's just mountain, pretty much straight up almost. There was a sign for the park. You see how close the rocks are there? It gets like that quite a bit. The road's in really great shape though. Considering how much snow and stuff they get here. Usually that's pretty hard on the roads when it's freezing like that. Yeah, check out this campsite on the internet there if you're gonna come here, because it's pretty neat. There's not very many spots, but we're just gonna turn off here, and a couple different directions you can go as soon as you get around this corner. There's a boat launch straight ahead, and now swing around through the campground into the boat launch. But if you made a hard left there, it's gonna take you to the boat launch. But we'll go straight down here. All these sites are pretty amazing, at least along the water side here on the right. Pull into this one, have a look. Yeah, I think I could camp here. It's pretty nice. So quiet too. Yeah, amazing spot. So we'll just turn down here a little bit to the go down and then go to the right, go into the boat launch, and you can kind of see what that looks like. These spots just get better and better. One down at the end, there's nobody around. Nobody else around you. Just look like pit toilets, so outhouses. Might be water there, I don't know, but it'll be kind of a tap you have to fill up if you do. There's no services at the campsites. But I think this is where we'll end this video. If you like this kind of thing, think about subscribing. Appreciate if you give it a like, that helps out the channel. And other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Leave you here so you can enjoy the view for a bit.